Doing today?
I'm doing really well, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. And the sun is shining. It feels great to have good weather.
It is. I got to walk outside a little bit on my lunch break today, and it's pretty gorgeous, actually.
It looks like spring is here to stay.
Real spring, which, by the way, yesterday was May the 4th be with you, Star Wars Day, or the Force Day.
Oh
And
yeah.
we had close to 100 rocks painted as Jawas around town for people to find. And I took a walk a little bit late into the evening last night, and I still saw a few,
I saw that.
particularly in the Northeast. Yeah, so if you missed out, today is Revenge of the 5th. So you could maybe take another chance and go walking. They were distributed throughout pretty much every play park and kind of common walking park area in town, within city limits, out as far as the community forest. So if you're still looking for a Jawa and you want to get one to live in a planter or your garden at home, then take a walk this evening and see if you luck out.
Absolutely. And Morgan, what's happening at the Fort St. John Public Library this week?
Well, we really want to highlight the fact that we have launched with the beautiful spring weather. We have made available everything that is in our sports and recreation lending library. So the disc golf course at Toboggan Hill has now officially dried up. There aren't huge puddles of water and snow all over the place. So if you would like to try out disc golf, you can come and borrow a whole set of 3 discs, your putter and your approach and your driver. See what that game is all about. You can borrow the equipment if you just like to try it. We've also got camping games for when we get closer to that season. So we've got bocce and we've got ladder ball and croquet and all sorts of other things. We've got racket sports. We have got tennis rackets and badminton rackets and pickleball paddles. So if you want to jump on that trend there, you can try it out before you commit yourself to buying your own equipment. So all of these things are available. We put this together last year thanks to Northern Health with an Imagine grant. And that's also what allowed us to have our very popular snowshoes circulating during the winter. So the snowshoes have been packed away, and we have all this other stuff available for free with your library card. You don't need to rent them from us. It's just a loan, just as it would be with any other sort of book.
That is such a great program because, sometimes you want to try this sport and then later you're like, oh, it's no fun. And you just wasted your money on the equipment.
Yeah, that's really what it's for. I mean, it's there to be accessible to everyone. Some people wouldn't really have the option of purchasing their own equipment. But yeah, quite often you might you think, I'm going to try out this pickleball thing. And then if it turns out it's not really your speed and you end up stuck with this equipment, that's not great. So give you a chance to try things out with the family, especially if you got a kid who says out of the blue, I really, really love disc golf. Say, why don't we try that out and see if that's true? We'll borrow something from the library. And then, of course, you can head out and invest in your own personal equipment a little bit later.
Sometimes that commitment from the kids, yeah.
I swear, Mom, this is my favorite thing ever. I'm going to do this every day.
And then 5 minutes later, no, I don't want to do it.
I never even said I did like that. What are you talking about?
And where can people find more information?
So you can find us on Facebook at Fort St. John Public Library, or you can go to our website, fsjpl.ca, and actually right there on our homepage, you can click on an icon that says Sports and Recreation Lending, and it will take you to a catalog listing of everything we have available to borrow. You can put a hold on it if you want to reserve it and pick it up later that day or later in a couple of weeks, and you can see what we have on offer.
Thank you so much for joining me, Morgan.
Thanks very much, Bernard.
This community interview is supported by your Member of Parliament, Bob Zimmer. Stop by his office in Fort St. John at 9916 100th Avenue and in Dawson Creek at